Hello, let's continue our Sudoku adventure with Who's the Fairest of Them All by Frapp. So we have normal 6x6 Sudoku rules. That means in every row, every column, and every 2x3 box, we are placing the digits 1 to 6 exactly once each. We also have killer cages in the grid. Those are the cages are the dotted lines that go around cells that have, that have a clue in the top left. So in this case, the cells that are surrounded by the dotted lines, first of all, digits can't repeat within those cages. So if this was a 2, we wouldn't be able to put a 2 here, even though normal Sudoku rules would allow it. The cage does not allow it. Additionally, the digits in the cage sum to the value on the top left. So these 3 would sum to 10. So we could do, say, 1, 3, and 6 here, and that adds to 10, and that would be a valid filling for this cage, although there are, of course, many more. All right, additionally, every digit has a partner digit that is always placed 180 degrees rotationally symmetric to it, seen from the center of the grid. Which digits are paired up must be deduced by the solver. Digits may pair up with themselves. So 5 is always paired with something. It could be paired with itself, with 5, or it could always be paired with something else, like maybe 2. So let's say 5 ends up paired with 2. That means for every 5 in the grid, we can rotate 180 degrees. So that would be this cell here that I'm also marking in green. This green cell, if 5 pairs with 2, this green cell would be 2. So whatever 5's buddy is would also go here. That's the idea. And that's true of every digit in the grid and everywhere it's placed. So we kind of have a 180 degree symmetry there. And yeah, that's it. Those are the rules. A pretty creative rule set there. And if you'd like to try it yourself, there's a link in the description, and I'm going to get started right now. All right, let's start with some easy killer stuff. So 11 can only be 5, 6. So whatever this digit is, let's mark it in green. That's going to go here. So one thing that I'm interested in is for every digit, we want to know where its buddy is. So I'm thinking about doing the 180 degree. You know what? Let's do this in a second. Let's see what else we can actually just deduce from the killer cages first. Yeah, we know what this digit is, right? Because we know that, okay, so what digits end up in a box? 1 through 6, right? So if we add those up, that's 21, which means every box adds to 21. Same with every row, every column. And so if we know this is 9 and this is 8, then the sum of these two is 17. And so if we want to get to 21, this has to be a 4. So the only thing missing from all this is a 4. Now, we may be able to figure out, now that there's no 4 here, this can't be 2, 3, 4. So it has to have a 1 in it. And along with the 1, we need to add to 8. So we basically have 2 ways to add to 8. We have 2, 6, and 3, 4. And we don't know whether the 2, 6 goes here or the 2, 6 goes here. Sorry, not 3, 4, 3, 5. I misspoke. We might have 1, 2, 6 here with 3, 5 here, or we might have 1, 3, 5 here with 2, 6 here. So we don't know that yet. How about this? Let's add these two up. So these add to 17 as well, which means these two need to add to 4. That can only be done with a 1, 3 pair, which means this is also 1 or 3. That 1, 3 pair does look down, and that places the 1 in this box, and that places the 1 in this box. We get a 1 down here somewhere. Okay. Can we do anything else here? Oh yeah, this doesn't have the 3 in it. So this has to be the 3, 5, and this has to be the 2, 6. We know what this pair is now. This pair is 4, 5. Okay, we got to add to 10, huh? So these aren't, this is cool. These can't add to 9, right? In order for these to add to 9, this would have to be the other 4, 5. This is a neat trick. I think Zeta Math likes to talk about this trick. So this cell here, it's part of a sum. It's part of a domino sum, and its digits, its 2 digits, add to 9. And so if you want the domino to add to 9, then you just need an exact duplicate. Hopefully that makes sense. But we're not allowed to do the exact duplicate because the exact duplicate's down here. So that means these can't add to 9. If these can't add to 9, this can't be a 1. So we actually know that green is 3, so we don't need the colors anymore. That's a 1. I'll get to the symmetry thing once the killer stuff runs out. This is just the remaining digits. It's going to be 2, 4, and we know the order. Very nice. 3, 5, and 6 go here. This can't be a 5 because of the 4, 5 pair. So if this was 1, 3, that adds to 4. This would be a 6. If this was 1, 6, that would be 7. This would be a 3. So this is a 3, 6 pair. Oh yeah, these I have to add a 9. We can't be 4, 5. That would be the other way to do that. And the 2 goes here. Now that we know this is 3 plus 2, that's 5. This has to be 5 to get to 10. All right. That's good progress. Very good progress. So now we want to think about the 180-degree symmetry thing. Let's fill some triples here. This is 1, 2, 4. This is 2, 5, and this is 3, 4, 6. That's not 3, that's not 6. We don't quite know these triples, so maybe I'll avoid doing that for now. But what we can do is, let's think about the 180-degree rotations. So, right, we actually know from this, what's 1's buddy? It's itself, right? Because if we rotate 180 degrees, we end up here, around the middle. We end up here. And so 1 sees itself. So actually, if we can just pick a color for 1 and just say, hey, the 1s go 180 around. So this one places a 1 here, and then this one places a 1 there, and 1s are self-referenced. So now we know that there's going to be another digit that self-references, at least one other, because there's an even number of digits, right? They have to pair up. So that's good to know. There's going to be one other self-reference. This 6, so 6 either goes to 2 or 6. So let's think about whether there's an example, and then 2, but this 2 here cannot pair up with 6. So 6 pairs up with itself. So 6 is the other digit that self-references. Actually, I'm going to use a different color for 6 because it self-references there. So what other 6s do we have here? The 6 is in one of these two. And if we rotate that around, that's here, and that's already done. The 6 is in one of these two. Oh yeah. Wait, where do these go? These go here. No, these go here. I have very poor spatial reasoning, so forgive me if I make a weird mistake like that. All right, 3, 5, 6 go here. We already kind of knew the 6 was there. This is 2 and 4. All right, we have a 2, 4 pair here. That's not 4. All right, what else can we figure out here? Yeah, we've got the 6 for this box, the 6 for this box here and here. Okay, so 6 is gonna self-reference, but we don't know how. What else can we think about? So let's just do one digit at a time. Let's give blue to 4. So what's 4 gonna pair up with? It's gonna pair up with either 2 or 4. Let's find an example where it may or may not want to. Let's see, this 2 rotated 180 would go here. Could still be 2 or 4. I think it's going to be this 2. This 2 pairs here. So it's the same 2, 5 pair here doing it. 2 has to pair up, or 2 can't pair up with 4, so 2 pairs up with 2. So 2 is also self-referenced. So I guess I don't know about 4, but I do know about 2. So the 2 goes here. This is the 4. No. I did not do that right. This 2 goes here. Sorry about that. This is, I realized, at least early, I realized I made that mistake. Again, my spatial reasoning is bad. Okay, I think we might be finishing this entire stack here. So this 2 does pair up here. This 2 pairs up here. Are they all going to self-reference? That would be funny. All right, well, we know that 4 references itself as well. This, when rotated, goes here. This, when rotated, goes here. That's all the 4s. 5 is also self-referenced. I think they're all self-referenced. 5, let's make that yellow, and then let's just give gray to 3, and we know 5 self-references, so 3 also does. So how are we finishing this? Right, so where does this cell go? That goes here, so this has to be the 5. All right, 5 and 6, 3 and 6, 3 and 5. All right, they all self-reference, no buddies. I'm going to clear the colors there. That's pretty funny. All right, well, cool puzzle, Frappy. I enjoyed the logic of that. I apologize to anyone who has better spatial reasoning than me because I am very poor at imagining it rotated in my head. So anyway, hope you enjoyed this regardless. And if you did, then why not leave a like, subscribe, and a kind comment below.